Good day, everyone. Trust you're having a wonderful day already. Or trust you had a wonderful day, depending on when you watch the video and when you get it. Yeah. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, in our first video, we looked on the text, everything that has to do with the text. Today, we'll be looking at everything that has to do with your shapes. Now, there are two ways to bring in a shape. Let's just remove this. Yes, so we have our background. Yes, so there are two ways to bring in a shape, and this is this is for your text, this is for your shape, your pictures and all, and then this is for your background, just background. Yes, so we've looked at the one for text, everything that has to do with text. So now let's look at the one for shape. So there are two ways to bring in your shape, and now firstly you can click here and then you see sticker, see import, see draw, shape, excuse me, see draw, you see shape, see bezier, you see arrow. So you can click on shape and then your shape comes on. So if you want to now change the shape, maybe this is not the shape you want to now change the shape, this is where you change the shape from here. So you click on this part. When you click on it, so you see now that there are other shapes. You have your circle, your semicircle, your triangle and the like. So you can click anyone. Okay, let's use this one. So yes, so that's for that. Then you can also stroke the shape if you want to. We'll get there as we are proceeding. Yes, so that's how to get a shape. And then you can also get a shape from this part. So once you click on this plot icon, you see text, you see current date, you see sticker, and then you see shape. So you click on shape and then it comes up. Now maybe you think that as this is a box, you want the edges to be round, the edges. Now this is how you make it. You just increase the radius like this. So you see now the edges, they are round. So it depends on how you want it. So that's for that. Now so after that, so you can edit here if you want to edit, delete, crop, copy, and to front, to back. Now let me explain this to front to back so you understand very well. Let me add a text. Yes, okay, let's say new text. Now see the text is at the front of the shape now, right? Now if you want to make the shape to come to the front of the text, you go to everything that has to do with shape, the icon for that, and then you click to the front. So you see now the shape of the text has gone to the back. Click to the back to go to the back, front, back. So, yes, so that's for that. Okay, so then the position, like I explained earlier, you can increase the speed or you reduce the speed depending on how you want it to be, to position, to adjust your design. Then relative size, like I explained also in the first video. So yeah, that's for that. Now the color, can increase the size for relative size, and then you can also reduce, depends on you. Yes, so the color, you can change the color of the shape here. Click on color, so see that you can change now. But maybe if you now want to use combination of two colors, maybe you feel that the color you want is not here and you want to mix two colors together, so you click on gradient. This is gradient. And so you see now that there are already colors mixed up for you. And okay, but then if the color you want to use is still not here and you want to create your own colors, so you just click on this plus sign here, and then so you see now that you have the first part and then the second part. That's to combine two colors. You can add, if you want to add, you click here. You want to add, you click here, depending on how you want it. And then you can reduce depending on how many colors you want to use. So if it's just combination of two colors, so you click on this first one and you click on this color icon and you put in the color that you want. Let's just use something, let's say purple, and then for this color you click on this next one and then you change the color. Let's say let's use this. So you see now, so you can adjust here or you adjust here, depending on how you want it to be. So yeah, so you understand. That's that, and then you click OK. So you succeeded in creating your own color. So you see that now, and it's here, the first one. So you see that. So that's how it works. Let's proceed to texture now. Like I explained texture earlier in the first video. So you want to add a picture to this instead of using a color. So you click on texture, go to your gallery, then maybe let's just use this. Let me remove, go to okay, let's remove the color so we can do that. If you want to add the texture, so you see now, proceed in adding the texture depending on how you want it. So you just click on texture, depending on what you want, click on this, and so yeah, so you see now that it's in the range of this shape. So that's how it works. That's the work of the texture. Then opacity now, if you want to increase or reduce the brightness, like I said, want to make it faint or you want to make it very bright, so you can either increase or reduce. So that's for that. And then stroke, like I explained earlier in the first video, you want to give it a stroke to add more color to it, so you can enable, then you change the color of the stroke, then maybe you choose this one. You can also increase the stroke width depending on how you want it to be. Yeah, so you see that. So that's for that. Where are we now? Okay, so erase. Now you can erase any color from the shape. Now this is a rectangle now, so you can erase any part. So how do you erase? Just click on erase. This is the size of your eraser depending on how you want it to be. This, yes, so you can erase. Let's assume that I just erase this part like this. Now click OK. So you see that succeeded in erasing this. So that's how it works. That's the work of the eraser. The eraser part, and then move to max. Like I said, like I explained earlier, I want to cut it. So you click on max, in, out in the first video, like I explained. So depending on how you want it to be. Yeah, so that's for that. So you can erase color too, also same thing. Depending on the color you want to erase the color, erase any color that you want. So yes, and then rotate. That's the work of a rotate, like I explained earlier. So everything basically, they are similar to each other, the text just a little different. So this is for 3D rotate now. So you see that 3D rotate, that's for that. That's for that. Then 3D shapes, the same thing, more like for your 3D text. So you see now, depending on how you want it to be, that's for that. And depending on the position you want it to be, either the bottom left, bottom right, or the top corner, depending on how you want it to be. Yes, that's for that. Then perspective, same thing like I explained. So you see now, it's basically not difficult. So you see that. So that's for that, like I explained in the first video. So basically they are not difficult, just shadow, the same thing to add shadow, inner shadow, and then the embossment. They are all similar to the first one I explained in the text. The only few changes, it's just that this is for shape and then that's for text, and so there are no much work there. So that's that for that. Thank you very much for watching. Please do well to practice.